Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here at Silver Dollar City, where I'm going to be tasting some of the sweet treats that they have for the holidays. Let's get started. Inside Sullivan's Mill, we picked up a sweet cold brew, as well as something that will be quite delicious, a little macaroon. Now, if you're looking for something sweet in the park, Sullivan's Mill is always the place to go. There is no wrong answer inside, and every time I come, I try something a little bit different. On one of my previous videos, you might have seen me, I tried the cranberry orange muffin, and oh my gosh, let me tell you, it was delicious. But I've always wanted to try their little macaroons or macarons, depending on how you want to say it. And so today I picked up this one, which is actually a maple bacon, and it should be delicious. So without further ado, let's unveil the deliciousness. Oh, look at that. Yes, this is just going to be a bite-sized treat that I cannot wait to indulge in. Now, they do sell these 5 for $14.99, or they're $3.99 a piece, and they pack a lot of flavor into these tiny little bites. So this is a perfect way for me to start my food crawl around Silver Dollar City today. So without further ado, let's get to it. Oh wow, this is delicious. Wow. The outer crust is a little bit crunchy. The inside is nice and soft and creamy, and I can taste the little hints of that bacon with the maple, and it just, oh my goodness, this is delicious. But I'm gonna finish this up and show you around Sullivan's. Sullivan's has been known for the fresh flour that they mill there, but also for the sweet treats for quite some time. And I love it because now they actually have a Starbucks stop. So if you're here and needing a little oomph of power, you can always get a coffee. But I'm gonna finish this up. Delicious. So now that we checked out Sullivan's Mill, let's take the swinging bridge to our next stop on our little food crawl. Now, I said sweet, however, we might actually try something a little savory for this one. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. This is just the way to start my day here at Silver Dollar City. Okay guys, so I couldn't pass up on something savory, and I decided to get something bite-sized again, and I stopped off at Leon's Italian Breadsticks. Now, I have seen this a lot of times as I've kind of been passing, and there's always been a line, so I haven't stopped in. But for $4.99, you get 2 cheese-filled breadsticks with marinara, and I'm super excited. Now, also, just so you guys know, if you happen to have the Silver Dollar City Gold Season Pass, you get a discount. So this was actually $3.39. So this is a perfect, easy treat for me to have a little bit of sustenance while I'm walking around the park, and a little bit of a discount. So with that said, let's open this marinara up and kind of give it a little taste before we dip a breadstick into it. Ooh, oh, it has a really nice smell to it, and you can see there's some like herbs and yumminess in here. Oh, that's good. That's super like robust. It has a little bit of sweetness to it, and this is going to be delicious in contrast to the hot breadsticks. So this has a little bit of a chill to it. It'll be like awesome. So I'm going to take this and put it away, and then let's get into one of these breadsticks real quick. So again, these are mozzarella filled. So as you can see right here, they have a nice light mozzarella and buttery coating to it. It has a nice garlic smell to it, and then let's just go in. Let's just go in for the win here. Oh yeah, look at that. Piping hot mozzarella cheese. Yum. That's some good cheese. So, now that we have clearly indicated this is a napkin situation, let's dive right into our mozzarella and marinara. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. A million times yes. Okay, that was delicious, and now we're off to our next find, which I'm not sure what it is yet. There's so many tasty treats and so many small bites around the park that you can't really go wrong with anything. And if you go back and kind of look through some of my other videos here in the park, you can see it changes even from season to season. But since we're celebrating the holidays, let's go find something Christmassy. Now, of course, if you are visiting during the holiday season, they do have specials each season that differ from season to season. So right now they're having their holiday meal package, which includes a festive entree and drink, a Christmas souvenir refill mug that's good through December of 2022, and a holiday snack for $34.99. So that's actually a pretty good deal, and it's something that you might also consider. Now, you might recall in some of my other videos, I already have a refillable mug, so I didn't really need that. So that's why we're taking some tasty little treats around the park as opposed to buying the package. Although the package is a really good deal because the 10 different eateries that you can eat from, you get very large portions for your entree. I'm just saying, I saw some, wow, big, huge portions. Okay guys, I think it's time for our next little sweet goodness, and that is going to be some candy made right here at Silver Dollar City in Brown's Candy. Now I cannot wait because this is one of my favorite stops for something little and sweet and delicious. Now you can get full bags, and also sometimes whenever they're making the candy fresh like they are right now, you can get like a sample, so that's kind of neat. Now a few things that we're looking for whenever we're here in the candy shop, we're looking for this label right here that says Home of American Craftsmanship. That means that it is made in-house here at Silver Dollar City. And would you believe it that most everything in this candy shop is actually made here at the park? In fact, if you sit through one of the demos that they do, you learn a little bit more about that. And even though they have a demo space over here, they actually have a kitchen in the basement of this building that produces most everything in this shop. And today, we got a sample. Okay, so I just checked out the demo for making the brittle in the candy shop, and oh my goodness, it looks delicious. So if you're interested in getting a sweet treat like the brittle, it is $5.99 a package, and it is made right here in-house at Silver Dollar City. But I have a sample today because if you go to the demos, they give you samples. So this is gonna save a little bit of room so that we can eat a little bit more. And let's go try this out. Okay guys, so the sample that I got is kind of small, but that's perfect because that gives us a good idea of the taste of the brittle itself without overpowering us. And again, we leave a little bit of room for later, so this is awesome. And there's a couple places that you can actually get samples. I'll tell you about another one after we try this out. Okay, so I have two little baby bites here, and this is gonna be delicious. There is nothing better than hand-stretched brittle. Oh my goodness. So I learned through the demo that they actually roast this for over 20 minutes in the big copper kettle, and that's what really makes the peanuts pop whenever you bite into them. And then they hand stretch it, so it's so good, and this is addicting. I definitely recommend the $5.99 bag, definitely. And not only do they have the peanut brittle, but they also have walnut brittle and pecan brittle also, in addition to tons of other sweets here. So definitely worth it. It's getting a little chilly, so put on my hat, and now let me tell you a little bit more about some of the samples you can pick up. Also, if you're wanting to try something before you buy it, they do have taffy demos up by the gazebo at the front where you can see what they're stretching. And as you do, they give out some free samples of whatever flavor that they're making at that moment. So that is another good one to check out. But with that said, we're off to find our next tasty treat. Something I keep seeing this holiday season are these bread bowls with either chili or stew or soup in them. So we may be checking out one of those today because it's getting a little chilly, and this is something that is definitely signature to the cooler temperatures here at the Christmas time. And also, look at that turkey leg. In fact, I definitely think that one of those little bread bowls is in our future. That's gonna be a nice, savory, cozy bit before all of the stuff this evening. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video about the park, you definitely want to check it out because that's where you're going to find all the beautiful lights. Also, you're going to find the parade and many of the shows. But this video is all about the food, so let's go find some more. Back at the tater patch, I just found the one that we're going to get. It's right here on their menu. It is the tater soup with potato and leek soup served in a sourdough bowl with cheddar cheese, bacon bits, and chives. I mean, look at this. Okay guys, I probably underestimated the portion size just a little bit. So this is not a small bite. There is no way, shape, or form this is a small bite. If you're looking for a wonderful, big, hearty meal, this is where it's at. Come to the Tater Patch, because this is the bread bowl. What? I was not anticipating this as the portion size. This is huge, and I think large and in charge doesn't even begin to explain it. The hand and potato, it's the size of my head. Like, let's just be real, it's the size of my head, and smells delicious. After I have eaten what I've already eaten today, am I going to be able to finish this? I do not know. I don't have the most confidence in myself right now. This looks delicious though. Let me show you a little closer, and then we're gonna dig in because I don't want it to get cold and it's getting kind of chilly outside. Again, this is a huge sourdough bowl where they have hollowed it out and put the soup inside. This is a potato soup. It has potato and leek and then bacon and chives and cheddar on top. And if I could only give you smell-o-vision right now, I think you would love this. A few things were done in order to eat this. For one, this is definitely a napkin situation. I'm already prepared. Two, we have a spoon to try to eat this with. Now, I can already see, again, this is a lot. So let's just dive right in. In we go, and oh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, and the cheese just has the little strings. That's gonna be a tasty bite. And this might be too big of a bite. I don't know, that's about par for this dish. Stick a fork in me. I am done. This is delicious. So delicious. And yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish all of this. I might have to take a little nap over here after this because this is gonna put me in a food coma. But we're gonna eat it and then we're gonna walk around and kind of do some final thoughts on it. But this is so good. Okay, adventurers. Wow. That was a lot of food. Now, a couple of little things. It was absolutely delicious. However, I will say this. I could not finish the whole bowl. I just couldn't do it. There was no room, and I was up to like here just going, oh my gosh. The bread was delicious. The soup was fabulous, and a great way to warm up while it's getting a little bit more chilly. Now, I do want to show you something that isn't food related, but is food related, if that makes sense, real quick, so that if you're visiting on a super cold day, you'll know what to look for. So around park, you might notice that there are open air seating areas like this right here. However, if you look over right over here, there's actually an area that they have closed off also so that they can keep it a little bit warmer on cold days. Now, you will find a few of these different areas kind of stationed throughout the park. So if you find a dining area, kind of look around a little bit. And I know that there are several, because as the temperatures start to drop, they still want you to be comfortable while you're eating. So definitely check those out. But I think what I'm going to do now is walk around the park a little bit, maybe show you a little bit of the Christmas that's going on. But again, check out that other video to see the vast majority. And I'm gonna try to walk off some of this food because we still have to eat at least one more bite before we head out of the park. Okay, adventurers, we have walked around, we have seen some of the beautiful Christmas lights, and now it is time for another bite. And for this one, I'm pulling out all the stops. I am pulling out a Silver Dollar City staple. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, I wanted to wait until late in the day for this one because I always end up with leftovers and I want to take them home with me. This is Clarabelle's. It is located kind of toward Mystic River Falls, and it is amazing. This is a must, and I would recommend you coming here with other people because there's a lot of food. Okay, did I need a whole loaf of bread? Absolutely not. Did I want one? Yes, it is good, and we are about to take a bite. Now, just so you know, if you do come here by yourself, they do actually have lids that you can put on this, so we're just gonna take a bite and then put the rest of this away for later. Oh yeah, this is delicious. And here we go. Just as magical as the last time that I had it. And now we take it to go. Now, why did I get it if I only wanted one bite? That's probably what you're asking. This stuff is delicious, and typically I try to wait until a little bit later in the day to pick up the bread, and sometimes I miss out on it. It's so good, it sells out so quickly, and I managed to get one of the last ones today. Now, each loaf is $8.99, and the best investment of $8.99 I could make in the entire park. They are known for this, and hence why it always sells out. It's delicious. You can come and watch them making this bread every single day, and make sure you get some. Now, I will say this, they do have kind of a cool feature now. If you get enough of something, they'll actually hold it for you for pickup. This should be on your list, definitely. Okay, adventurers, we are back on the square where the gazebo is, and I'm thinking one more treat before we pack out of the park. I mean, we have our little to-go for later, so maybe a drink, maybe like the wassail, or maybe a walking taco. I am intrigued by this, and I don't know. I might flip a coin. I might just kind of go with it. Let's see what's in these tacos. So the walking taco is this delicious combination of Doritos and then like a chili slash taco meat and then cheese and sour cream and then They also put lettuce, tomatoes, and onions in there. Now, naturally, I cut those because I don't like weird textures, but this is delicious. This is so delicious. And you can just literally walk around and then chunk the little bag. You're good, no cleanup, nothing. This is good. This is real good. And with the extra sour cream, it just has that extra little pop to me. I chose correctly. I definitely did. I will be trying wassail in the future though, because it has my interest peaked, but not with that line. No, no, no. Okay, adventurers, that was delicious, and all of the bites that I've had in park today have been wonderful. Now, a few little things I would like to say. Definitely worth trying out some of the seasonal favorites like that bread bowl. Absolutely loved it. The sweets always have a soft spot with me, and that walking taco was surprisingly the perfect touch to end my day. Now again, there are tons and tons of treats here at the park that you won't want to miss out on, so I definitely recommend coming hungry, maybe trying out that meal plan, and definitely taking the bread to go. Until next time, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, as always, leave a thumbs up, hit subscribe to check out future content. I come to Silver Dollar City quite frequently, and I like to share my adventures not only here in the park with you, but around Branson. Till next time, guys, bye!